in anticipation of what I'm sure will be one of your questions, I have not made any decisions on what position to run for. The talks are ongoing with the different individuals, and my party, Nacionalista, continues also to hold discussions with the different groups and parties around the country to decide what is it that we are going to what role the Nacionalista will play in 2016 and the 2016 elections, and what role I will play, and what position I will run for in the 2016 elections. So I will have to ask everyone for. I know that everyone has been speculating, and that everyone is very interested to know, and I thank you for your interest. I thank you for your support. But I have to ask for your patience. This is a decision that cannot be hurried. It is a decision that we must I do not take lightly at all, and I must consider all the possibilities before making this very important decision. So I ask for your patience. Pero malapit na dahil nga nasa September na tayo, at siguro by the end of September, lahat na ng mga magiging sitwasyon sa buong bansa ay magiging maliwanag na. Kaya yan ang sitwasyon sa ngayon. Ako'y nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng nag-express ng kanilang suporta sa akin. Nagpapasalamat ako sa kanilang tiwala na ipinapakita sa aking kakayahan. And again, for such an important decision, kailangan natin matiyak na alam natin ang sitwasyon, nakausap natin lahat ng dapat makausap, at napag-isipan ng mabuti kung ano yung gagawin. So that is again in anticipation to the questions that have been asked. Okay, yun lang yata. Sir, tapos na.
Senator,
yeah.
Sir,
Okay.
sir, the other schools are waiting for
What others?
Pulse Asia and yung mga survey results.
Every single politician is waiting for survey results.
But is that the only consideration,
No,
sir? Or are there some other considerations that
Many,
you're trying to make?
many other considerations. It's what other people will be doing. No, surveys are actually, survey is a very small part of that decision. Because if you look at surveys before the election, hindi tumutugma doon sa mga nanalo ng eleksyon. Kaya starting point lang yung mga survey. Pero hindi naman siguro, siyempre bahagi yan sa pag-uusap, sa pagdesisyon, pero hindi kung mababa ang numero, pwede pa rin namang pataasin yan sa kampanya. Kung masyado namang mataas, pwede rin mawala yan, as we have seen before. So they are only part of the different, all the variables, yan na lang, all the different variables that have to be taken into consideration.
What are the other variables?
There are many other variables. What others will do, what your party will do, what other issues will come up, who has expressed support, who has not, all of those things. Do you have an organization that you think is going to be sufficient to bring you to a successful campaign? Marami iba't-ibang bagay.
Sir, ano po yung mangyayari, sir? There are reports coming out of the possibility of Senator Alan.
There are many
being Vice
reports,
President
but all of
for-
them are just reports.
But paano yun sa party?
None of those things are official. None of these things have been finally decided. Puro yung haka-haka, puro yung speculation.
What are you talking about, sir?
We're talking about everything. There is nothing that we don't talk about. The possibilities are endless. We could do many things. But I think in the party, the Nacionalista Party, we will try to preserve our unity. Kasi kung pagka zona libre, parang may possibility magkawatak-watak yung partido. Ayaw namin mo. Gusto namin na maging maganda kasi ang samahan ng Nacionalista, yun ang naging strength namin eh. At pag nawala yun, maliit lang, hindi naman relatively, we're not the biggest party, pero masyado kaming magandang aming samahan. Kaya yun ang that is the quality of the party that we would like to maintain. So So we're thinking in those terms. But you never know. Kung hindi talaga magka-consensus, baka ganun ang bagsak. But I hope not.
Sir, as to the possible alliance of the local party, may
Local parties?
Yes, dito sa Cebu, may mga talks na with groups or any personality from Cebu.
Cebu specifically, well, yes, of course, because Cebu is such an important part of the electorate. Ay, laki-laki na the province and city, nasa ano ba kayo, mga 2.3 na yata ang botante ng city and province, kaya napakalaking bagay. So of course, it is important to get the support of Cebuanos, both from the city and the province. So yes, we are discussing with our friends and those other politicians who have expressed an interest in allying with our party, with our group. But that doesn't, although that, because I said because Cebu is very important, that goes on not only with Cebu, that goes on all around the country.
Sino sila, sir? Sino-sino?
No, we do not, that would be, it is not, it's highly improper. Kung kanya na, sasabihin ko yun, hindi na lalapit sa akin yun, hindi na makikipag-usap sa akin. So you have to allow a little discretion on the part of the party and on my part, so that people feel free to to speak freely and to come without worry that we will somehow put them in a bad position by revealing what they have spoken to us and who they are. So again, I have to ask for your patience in that regard, but I'm sure you understand that it is an important thing that we keep the confidences that they have asked us to keep.
Sir, do you have enough allies in Cebu, sir? Considering the majority of the people here are either allied with LP or UNA, do you have enough people here to work for you in the election? To deliver the needed
Well,
votes?
the fact that they are with LP or with UNA does not mean that they cannot ally with us. So yes, I think we have a good number of people who are. These things are not mutually exclusive. Just because you are an LP doesn't mean that you cannot be part of a certain group. So and for all you know, the NP is technically still in coalition with the LP. So pag sinabi mo maraming LP, technically magkasama kami. So now whether or not that applies pagdating sa elections, that's another story. But as I said, that's why kaya nga everything is so fluid, everything is so movable and so dynamic that it is hard to pin it down right now. But again, people, because of the schedule for filing, people will be forced to make a decision and to make a move.
Sir, another issue po, sir. Gusto na po yung 7th District Bill in Cebu, sir? Kasi wala pa po bang time frame as to the signing?
You have to ask the President. Don't you
Kasi
cannot
marami
ask me.
naghihintay.
I have no idea what the President is thinking, so you'll have to ask the President. We have done in Congress, we have done our part. We have to wait for the President's action or non-action.
Do you think, sir, there is still enough time considering na filing na ng COC next month?
I hope so, because if the President still doesn't sign it, maglalapse na yung 30 days, magiging batas na rin yan. So I must say, I'm a little surprised that he hasn't signed it already. But of course, that's his prerogative. I do not know what his reasons could possibly be. Maybe you should ask him. I would be very interested to know why he hasn't signed it.
Mr. Senator, there are a lot of, many Marcos loyalists in the country, even in Cebu. And many of them are asking, what happened to the KBL, Ilusang Bagong Lipunan? Still alive? It's still going to exist again? Is it going to be
the KBL turned into a, during the past few elections, especially when I was still in Ilocos, KBL was the party that we ran under. But because of the length of time that it has been going, and we are in the middle actually of reorganizing and reconstituting some of the members and the officers of the KBL, and so again, so as to be able to ask them to play a part in the upcoming election. So although it has faded from its dominance in the past, it still exists, and we are intending to to, as I said, reorganize and to revitalize the KBL party. And again, start to talk to them. And we have been, actually, we never stopped talking ng mga tao, mga kaibigan naman namin lahat dyan. We have been talking to them to make sure that they play also an important role in the upcoming elections. There are still some members that are in significant positions that could do a lot to help one candidate or another when it comes to KBL. Because, you know, although I'm the person here in front of you, I'm not the only candidate. There are hundreds and hundreds of candidates around the country na naghahanap din ng partido, naghahanap din ng masilungan. And maybe between the Nacionalista Party and the KBL, maybe we can come to some kind of agreement how we will treat those different elements, political elements. But again, I think KBL as a party will still continue to play a role in the upcoming elections.
Regarding po sa BBL, Senator, yung version niyo, posible ko ba may pasa yung by this year?
By this year? Kaya siguro. Bakit hindi? Depende. Mahirap mag-predict dahil ang sa sitwasyon ngayon ay nagtatanong ang mga senador tungkol na sa substitute bill. Ako naman ay akong sumasagot at nagpapaliwanag. Yung prosesong yan, hindi natin malalaman kung gaano katagal. Tapos nabibiting ngayon sa House of Representatives. So, ang masasabi ko lang, siguro sa Senado, kasi mag-a-adjourn kami. Kailan ba adjournment? October 10?
October.
Basta early October, pag-adjourn, palagay ko kakayanin before mag-adjourn kami ng October.
Regarding po
Palagay ko, sa Senado lang yun ha, I cannot talk about kung ano yung mangyayari sa House.
Regarding po sa 75 billion budget, kumusta po yun sa...
Yung mahiwagang block grant, nandyan pa rin. Pero ang pagbabagong ginawa natin ay linagay natin sa ilalim ng COA para maliwanag na tama ang gamit doon sa napakalaking pondong yan. Ngayon, sa interpolation na nangyayari sa Senado, nang-question na nga yung mga senador, bakit ganyang kalaki? At bakit automatic appropriation? Dapat naman hindi automatic appropriation dahil yan ang function ng Kongreso ang mag-decide kung magkano i-appropriate. So, yun, in flux pa yung ibig sabihin mo. Hindi pa natin malalaman kung ano ang amendment na gagawin doon sa block grant na yan. Hindi natin masasabi ngayon kung ano ang mga amendment na ipopropose at maa-approve doon sa block grant. Pero marami, nagsabi na sa akin yung mga ibang senador na talagang magtatanong sila tungkol dyan. At mayroon silang mga isasuggest. Hindi pa nila sinasabi sa akin kung ano man yung mga proposal na yun. Pero pagdating na ng interpolation, medyo malalaman mo na kung ano yung takbo ng kanilang pag-isip. At pagdating ng period of amendments, ayan, makikita natin kung ano ba talaga ang ginugusto ng bawat isang senador tungkol dyan sa block grant. Hindi nakakapagtaka na siyempre binigyan ng attention yung block grant dahil napakalaki. At sinasabi ng ibang LGU, kami rin naman ay nangangailangan. Bakit? Kasi yung block grant, hindi yan, kukunin yan sa lahat ng Pilipinas except for Bangsamoro. So walang kontribusyon ang Bangsamoro Autonomous Region doon sa block grant na yan. Gagaling yan sa lahat ng ibang LGU. So sinasabi ng mga LGU, hindi naman sa tumututol kami, pero tiyakin naman natin na magagamit. Kung kukunin sa amin yung perang yan, kung hindi kami makapag-avail dahil binigay nga sa Bangsamoro Region, Bangsamoro Government, tiyakin lang naman natin na matibay ang ating mga auditor, matibay ang ating pagbantay, na may transparency, na may accountability. At sa palagay ko naman nagawa namin dito sa substitute bill na pinatibay natin yung pag-aaral at pagbabantay sa pondong, kahit na anong pondo, hindi lamang yung pondong ibinibigay ng national government sa Bangsamoro government, kung hindi lahat ng pondo na gagamitin ng Bangsamoro.